This is the most dangerous moment of Artemis II, and it doesn't happen in space. It happens when everything feels already over. The crew is coming home, mission complete. Or so it seems. Then, suddenly, NASA loses them. No signal, no voice, no connection. For several minutes, they are completely alone. By now, they've done the impossible. Launched on the most powerful rocket ever built. Traveled hundreds of thousands of kilometers from Earth. Looped around the moon perfectly. Everything says the hard part is done. But here's the truth. This is where the real danger begins. Space is quiet, predictable. Re-entry is not. It is violent, chaotic, unforgiving. Orion hits Earth's atmosphere at extreme speed, around 30 times the speed of sound, fast enough to cross continents in minutes. The air itself becomes deadly. It compresses with brutal force. Temperatures explode into thousands of degrees, hot enough to melt metal. So how do they survive? Not by resisting the heat, by sacrificing the spacecraft itself. Orion's heat shield slowly burns away. This is called ablation. It peels off layer by layer, carrying heat away from the crew. Controlled destruction. That's what keeps them alive. But here's the problem. During the previous mission, Artemis I, the heat shield wore down more than expected. That raised a serious question. What if it burns away too much? Engineers made adjustments. They refined the trajectory. They studied the heat in detail. But they didn't remove the risk. They managed it. Because physics doesn't negotiate. And this is humanity's first return from deep space in decades. There isn't much modern data to rely on. Then comes the most surreal moment. As Orion descends deeper, the air turns into plasma. A glowing shell of fire surrounds the capsule. It looks unreal, like flying inside a star. But it comes with a cost. That plasma blocks radio signals. Total blackout. NASA cannot hear the crew. The crew cannot hear NASA. Silence. And now everything must work perfectly. No guidance. No backup from Earth. Inside the capsule, the astronauts feel crushing forces. Heat builds outside. Pressure builds inside. And there is no second chance here. If something fails now, there is no time to fix it. Then, slowly, the plasma fades. Signals begin to return. Voices reconnect. They made it through. But it's not over yet. Orion is still falling fast. Then, parachutes deploy. One, then another. Then the full system. A hypersonic fall becomes controlled descent. Step by step. Exactly as planned. Until finally, splashdown. The ocean takes the impact. The mission comes to an end. Not defined by deep space, but by a few brutal minutes. Fire, silence, and survival. That's what proves it. We're ready to go back.